Hey guys, Mecha-san here, and it's time for a death battle round 3. Because we got Superman versus Goku again. Oh boy. I want to say, of course, Goku, but round 1 then 2 has been Superman all the way, so why is it going to be any different? Why? Okay, but it looks like they gotta do this rematch every time new information, new stats, or whatever comes out of the two characters. And from what I hear, they're using, from what I've been told, they're using specific sources or something. I don't care. It's gonna be Superman who wins again, unfortunately. I would like to see Goku defeat him big time. But this time, now more than ever, considering I am so tired of superheroes. The cabin, I've literally, if it's not Batman or Spider-Man, I have completely just lost interest in the cape and costume crowd, at least the American version. Okay, let's see what happens. Yep, fight again!
Son Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all 3, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
Okay.
My boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
You know, part of me just want to skip this and go into battle.
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's...
Wait, go back.
Akira Toriyama crafted...
I never noticed that, but was that Bulma?
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime...
Hey, Bulma! Hey, Botan, what are you doing in Dragon Ball?
You can thank this guy.
Sorry,
Inspired by martial arts films and his interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised, but trained.
Go back to Kakarot.
Began Goku's teachings in martial arts.
40, Grandpa Gohan.
Calling under the guidance of Master Roshi.
Eating, napping, sports.
And Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity.
Rightish farmer, firefighter, and office worker.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent within just a few years.
Natural strength. Just you train and you get stronger.
And a talking cat, but mostly gods.
A lot of script recycled.
You know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very
literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha.
Incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades.
And he did it in like...
But Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
Because it's the same biology.
Versatile, with over 50
They can naturally manipulate their ki.
Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most
Really?
he doesn't just use ki to
Damn, I did not know that.
Like the solar flare, energy landmine, and God.
Come and say Ryu, Kamehameha, ki sensing, ki.
Because while Goku isn't
I remember
exactly
his scissors. Yeah, 50.
when it comes to martial arts.
50.
He doesn't just train
Spirit
to conquer
bomb.
opponents, but to conquer himself.
Kaioken.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the mouth of a ceiling technique.
Then there's Kaioken,
Yeah, pretty much.
aka instant steroids.
Instant steroid.
Times
Times 20!
Before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass! The
He won against Super Kaioken.
Actually his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike
And it only hurts
the
evil
teleport
people.
that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the
really?
guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dub wanted us to think
not know
he
that.
shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs
Silly
don't work
English,
for that.
yeah.
In fact,
God
early
Key.
dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his
Really?
first speech on Namek about
Yeah.
being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage.
Yeah, and I still remember that speech. I ally to good, nightmare to you. That stuck. I mean, it's been a while since I heard his full speech, but that final part with the eruption having the back of his back it stuck to this day. I am truth. I am the hope of the universe. I am truth, ally to good, nightmare. Oh my god, yeah, but yeah, and here in the original dub, like, I am a Super Saiyan, Son Goku, which still cool.
Accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah. If
Yeah.
there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like
Wow.
Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs?
Really? Really? I knew that it can last like 10 days if you aren't injured at all. Yeah, last 10 days, but did not know that part.
They're missing out.
Groovy.
Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went berserk.
Yep.
Paul commented that heaven is just as large as a universe.
The heaven here is comparable. Whoa.
Backs her up.
And that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy
Okay.
that much the first time he
Oh,
went
this
up.
upstairs dimension.
And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine
Oh, yeah.
how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Or
Super Saiyan God, Super
train
Saiyan.
with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Yeah.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating
Ah.
Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even
Shaking,
tried out
yeah,
the
impressive.
destruction God move that nopes you out of existence. Your
Nope.
being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku.
Yeah, here we go. Is that the scare the pet, a pretty black hole?
Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts.
Took the afterlife.
Constantly making optimal choices because you're in the zone.
Took a little freeze, imagine boom, mirror.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That
Oh,
sounds
that's
really
impressive.
intense.
It is, which
That's
is
nice.
why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Oh yeah, like less is more.
Dragon Ball Heroes.
Oh, here we go.
AKA Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times a
While
thousand.
technically a different continuity,
Yeah,
CC
go-
Goku is
go-
functionally a
Superman
stand-in
4?
for the mainline Goku.
Kevil
His
Corpse?
history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only
So yeah,
real difference
timelines,
is
everything like
time
that.
is not really involved.
Oh,
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He
Sure.
outbid a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell,
Of course.
this series even makes GT cool. Z
Oh,
goes Super
damn,
Saiyan
that's a miracle!
just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far.
Yeah, he got
Goku
married
has
at that
come,
thing.
How much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head on.
Yeah,
and
the
pushes
Saiyan.
through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Yeah, breaking. Yeah, that's a good moral here. It's like break past your limits. It's more relatable than what Superman is because he has no limits. Like they mentioned that in the first Death Battle. Like Goku's constantly breaking his limits while Superman has no limits. So by that definition, Goku's more relatable. Superman is just he's a god people can never become. It's a symbol and aspire to be, but you can never be like Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
He's just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Amen to that. Yeah, that's a problem as well. Nowadays we have issues. We can't think back to how they were back then, how they thought back then, because we've got all this time and hindsight and stuff like that here that it's really difficult to near impossible to get into the mindset of the old eras of when grandparents were the age of teens and now and stuff like that. I don't know.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman.
Love the music as well, by the way.
The man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout. And he's
Really?
definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and
Really?
Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants
Oh.
and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went
Yeah.
largely unchallenged.
And then
Yeah. Yep. It really irks me how today people want to forget those periods. Like pretend a lot of people like to pretend never happened, and they want and when have movies set in a time period, they don't want to acknowledge that or anything like that. But no, it should be embraced. It should always be. It was something like in the forefront. So don't ignore it. Ignoring is a good way for it to come back.
ugly mustache showed up.
Yeah.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors,
Oof.
the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
Why can't we get Superman beating up Nazis? He technically fought the Soviets, so yeah, fight Nazis. Wait, did that happen? What's that episode? No, I know this episode of Justice League where they went back to the 40s and stuff like that, Nazis, but see those we had, I think John Jones, I think Wonder Woman was there, Green Lantern, yes. I don't think Superman was along for the ride. Boo.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah.
I gotta watch that series.
After almost
I have to watch that series because I know the joke is that Lois Lane looks like Luz from the Owl House. I gotta see that.
9 decades,
Hobbies,
Superman has
linguistic,
proven
robotics,
anything.
zoology.
At the core, his story
Beef
is one of
with
a
ketchup.
refugee, a child
Love
who lost
interest.
his home.
Lois Lane, Lana Lang, Lisa, a lot. What the hell? A lot of women with L's in their name and last name. What the what? And Wonder Woman. That's the only one. Okay. Daily Star, Galaxy News, age 30.
Left to the mercy of alien people, this new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally, it a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks.
Oh, really?
Separating him from his true power, which he would
that makes
uncover
sense.
throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder
Denial, basically.
the Earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's
Who
fast
cares?
enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out?
Yes!
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question, though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons.
Oh, yeah.
However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like
Ooh,
how his
boy.
breath is so powerful he can freeze
Azgora.
away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his
Freeze
X-ray
Ghost.
vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
Yeah, I remember that.
He can't see through lead. That's okay, though.
That
he can
thing-
just burn through it with his face.
Yeah, lead. That's the lead is the only thing because X-rays. His X-ray vision allows him to see through soul. Yet still, lead is the ultimate. It's his ultimate like screen for that. Well, he protects him from kryptonite as well. So
Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It
Yep.
used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers
Really?
defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so
Memory, of
hard
course.
every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice.
Long
My favorite
surgery-
example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota.
North
From
Dakota
orbit.
Even
from
beyond
orbit. That's a good. That's a good power. I want brownies.
Powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses chi,
Yep.
or as they call it, Shriar. He even
Chi,
got summoned
okay.
to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can
There's
resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega beams.
Okay.
Even Retcon and the Time Trap.
Retcon, of course.
Hijack and alter timelines can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Basically, this goes back to almost what Watchmen. What I hate about the whole Watchmen crossover, like Doomsday Clock, in which, the reason why the world of Watchmen failed because they didn't have a Superman. Basically, without a Superman, the world, the universe cannot get shit together. That pisses me off. That just shows that you can't. You need basically Superman to be the babysitter, the coach, the life coach, basically the one telling you to no, don't do that, don't do that. That's what I get, and I love how we got even Soviet Superman right here, and the other cosmic. Wow.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address
Yeah,
the
that's
abstract
terrible.
elephant in the room. We've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Of course.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
Yeah.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right?
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Although, Young Justice finished Phantom. Still nothing about a continuation. I am glad, of course, he finally in this continuity he got married to Lois and they have a kid. That's awesome.
Right? Well, they all are.
Yeah.
The latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kind of canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control.
What?
I guess.
So the fourth Superman movie, the fourth one, that where he fought, I guess, Meteor, but not Meteor Man, like atomic, whatever, a nuclear man here, and he rebuilt the wall with his eye rebuilding powers. Like that's canon. He can actually do. Oh my god, yeah. Like, is there any wonder why I think he's gonna win? I know he's gonna. I know this, but I know.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters
Yeah.
have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Soups did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's
Is
so
that
many other
was that
Supermen
Bill Murray as Superman?
out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman,
Commie?
Dinosaur Superman.
What?
There's a bunch.
Still, this new
Yeah, that's the multiverse for you. That's a multiverse, so, but still, just no. So I expect craziness. I know crazy's gonna happen, but when you put it in front of me, it's like,
has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further.
Yeah.
In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
this, of course.
Superman defies physics.
Yep.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least
Oh, brother.
but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
Wow, that's a new number. Non-million.
That's 31 zeros.
31 zeros. 6 trillion. The 6 trillion light year rate would last longer than our own universe epochs. Add Izzy timeline to cope, boy.
And Soups helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him so
Yep.
hard it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now,
Oh,
Superman
of course.
does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and
There's, at this point, why? Why is kryptonite in any way, shape, or form a weakness to him? I'm just like, why? 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 Green, fatally stabs, create random, really? Okay, sorry, I know about, okay, the red create random mutations, huh? I kind of like the, this is something I think they introduced in Smallville first, and was carried over in the Brave and the Bold series, where red sort of like inverses his personality. Like, oh yeah, black causes murderous insanity, huh? Really? I don't think I've seen gold permanently removes powers. I think that was in Smallville. That was blue kryptonite, but it was like suppressing your power. And then there was silver kryptonite, which actually made him kind of go paranoid, almost like made him paranoid and schizophrenic or something like that. Kryptonian virus, really? A Doomsday virus? Yeah. Magic vulnerability. Okay, I know magic, but after everything that's happened, why is magic still a factor? I guess because magic is technically the the magic is technically like the scraps of creation, basically. That's another thing I like from Doomsday Clock. They sort of explained in a way in this universe here what magic is in DC universe here, and it makes sense. It makes sense actually. It's the ones and zeros, the scraps and error codes of the universe that was, tossed out. It put in the recycling bin because, okay, yeah, it's the remnants, and yeah. Sensory overload? Oh, okay, how much sensory overload is sensory overload for Superman? And yeah, red solar energy, that just means he doesn't absorb any powers or anything like that. He basically runs out. He has to rely on his batteries.
And exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Right.
Not all at once. He has been able to move planets around while under a red star. So...
And everyone...
That's because he still had, like, solar energy, yellow sunlight energy inside of his cell. Each of his cells. So until that all runs out, he's Superman.
Everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic, but it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that absolute power corrupts absolutely. He's the goodest good guy of them all, but there is nuance to being good. Even if he is the ultimate power fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Such as when he took on the World Forger,
Oh.
one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Yeah, I remember this guy. I think I remember, and I do not like the ending here. Look, just trust the Justice League. That's stupid. And rightly after that, here they go back to their world, see what's happened with Mixus Pixley and Batmite, Lex Luthor, and everything. It's like, yeah, trust you guys. Janazar, Doomsday, blah blah blah, World Forger, Ultraman. he beat Ultraman. Well, I don't like him. Okay, obviously, yeah. So it's another DC hero that has the name Ultraman, I guess. Oh yeah, I think wasn't Ultraman his evil counterpart, like in where the Crime Syndicate universe, something like that, where heroes are villains and vice versa.
Who was in the sixth dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home? Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it.
Yeah.
So he was trapped on
Why?
a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead,
Of course.
Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the world
Yeah.
Shatter, and shatter
Big-
his new multiverse with a single punch.
Although in that scene, Batman was eventually helping him, being lighting the beacons, if you will.
Because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers,
Wow.
tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion.
I gotta
than
see
the
that
Man
show,
of
that new show.
Steel.
Oh yeah. Oh brother. But yeah, that's the one thing I really respect about Superman is that he challenges the whole absolute power corrupts absolutely. But at the same time, he's like the exception, and exceptions are rare. Although I think there was a movie where Lex Luthor got all Superman's powers for a short time, and in that short time, he got it.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Wiz, it's getting to be the holidays.
Therapist.
Oh,
All possibilities.
10% off your first.
Anyhow, I still say Superman. He's gonna win, unfortunately.
.com/deathbattle.
So let's just see how the animation is and everything like that. Oh god.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay. Oh, here we go. The music's awesome. The environment, everything. So this probably got the biggest budget for the season. At least make him bleed. Make Superman bleed.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Okay, I kind of like this. The way they look, they're having fun almost. That's actually, this back how I'm about to put a smile on my face here. It fits the two characters in which they're not resentful for each other, just kind of having fun and just like having a contest, basically. It's a contest to the death, but I like the feeling. I like the feeling here. We're
Doing just fine.
okay. Oh! And of course, we know Goku's not gonna take advantage of any he move away. He's not gonna take advantage of any weakness. He's a Saiyan, so he wants Superman at his strongest. He just absorbed. Oh! Oh!
Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
Yeah, that's true.
Cardboard.
Well, oh,
Right,
the
I'll
Justice
show you
League quote.
just how powerful
Yeah, I liked it. Like, oops, I flipped the move by accident. Oh! Oh, the other death battles. Oh. You okay?
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Who's?
Thanks.
Oh, really?
Tonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
My mom made it for me. Look at what my mom made it for me. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, oh, Ultra Instinct. Good, Tony. I like this. This dynamic, just seeing these guys talk is the more enjoyable part. Not the fight. Although, Goku's voice, why does it sound familiar? Whoa! Oh, come on. Make him. I want to see Superman bleed a bit. At least his cape is getting thrashed a bit. He released it all. He can control it, but now he's weaker. Okay. Oh, never mind. Oh, crap. Around the galaxy.
Finally.
He's got to go right through the Kamehameha wave, isn't he? Oh, wow! And he beams it. Kaioken! Oh, he has to try to planet! Oh boy. Can't this ability count as magic or something? Oh, there goes the universe. Maybe the Omniverse. Who knows? I don't care. I don't know. It's a good battle. Oh. Yep, you're dead.
Ah, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah.
I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
All the other possibilities were like
Let's go again.
fighting or friends.
You're on.
Oh, this is the most wholesome death battle I've ever seen. Wow, wow, this is just this is a pure death battle. It's like old friend just fighting for the death. They don't take it personally. But they go all out for each other, like because they respect each other. That's the feeling I got. So even though I knew, obviously it's because 3 rounds, what's gonna change? I'm not upset that Goku lost, and I don't feel dirty that the fact that I technically got it right. But yeah, I did say Superman's gonna win, even though I wanted Goku to win, but
That's it! The final, indisputable answer!
No.
Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
yes! 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 As more new information comes out here, as long as they still make Dragon Ball and Superman comics with new crap, the only way I can see Goku beating Superman is if his power becomes mystic in origin, mystic in abilities, something like that. If he gains magical abilities, then he's a better chance.
There's so many ways this battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real, Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5
Oh, really?
categories most representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most,
Strength?
Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger.
Vigintillion?
Over a zillion times more than Goku.
No, it's Cillian?
At some
What?
point you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight. Even
Yep.
billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes competes with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense. He can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out, though. Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
Yep.
Combined with
Sentient
instant
timeline.
recognition and Ultra Instinct could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The
Immeasurable,
yep. Here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge and
Summon back up from the game.
Tony martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku
Cobra and Batman's body.
decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 8,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman.
And powers?
Less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from Magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and Magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long.
Alright,
Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering instant transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Sans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
I'm gonna see some of this state, okay? Limited martial arts mastery, limited ki energy.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well, I think there's something else. Goku versus Superman is
What the
a
heck?
broader zeitgeist. It's more than just two characters fighting.
East
For a
versus
whole
West.
generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes
Spawn.
represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime.
Yes, Sailor Moon.
A world of ideas and stories.
Inuyasha?
Featured Westerners
Ranma one half.
and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does make me question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters?
You're going deep here, Wiz.
Contestants in a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Stop it!
It's fun, Wiz.
Because, yeah.
Man, there's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just
Yeah, something
saying,
just have fun.
No matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if
Do the
you
math.
mapped as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Yeah, it's like that whole speech was meant to calm down the Dragon Ball Z fans, but it's a nice speech, but it ain't gonna work. If anything, it's gotta have the opposite effect. Let's see who's
Thank you
next.
so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do
Yeah, the
that,
sun's
if you're not a
hitting
Death
me.
Row member yet,
The sun's hitting
join
here,
button
so let's
below.
see
what
who's
you're
next.
missing.
Next time, season 10 finale. Okay. Galactus versus Unicron. I don't want behold, the greatest match in that battle history. Galactus versus Unicron? Okay. I like this. Both, that makes sense here. Both eat whole worlds to survive, or something like that. But Unicron, he's the literal embodiment of pure evil. Galactus, well, I think he said it best in the Fantastic Four cartoon, the old one here, where if he doesn't eat, he dies. He doesn't want to die. It's nothing personal. It's just, hey, that's nourishment for him. You can no more blame him for eating whole planets ripe with life that's had nourishment than you can for mosquitoes drinking your blood. People are gonna attack me for that, aren't they? So yeah, Galactus versus Unicron. Well, I'm cheering for Unicron, so Unicron, I hope he wins. So we'll see. That was a very nice death battle. It made me stop caring of who was gonna win and just seeing these guys fight. I especially love Superman's reaction when he took Goku's ki blast and just tossed it aside and it hit the moon, blowing it up. Ooh, my bad. His reaction. I might listen to that speech Wiz said about East and West, but again, just because it's deep. It's deep. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment what you all thought. Let's go for more videos. Till next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.